I was
Put on
listening
this
to Beyonce
computer.
earlier. And,
Okay,
oh,
we are recording. Oh, I'm exhausted.
uh, don't let them see, honey. Don't let
Don't
them
let
see.
them see. Don't let them see it. Ready?
Oh shit!
I'm gonna intro us in.
Wait.
Oh my
I
goodness.
stand.
Oh my goodness. Today is a disaster.
Listen, I'm sorry.
Hi everybody, my name is Faye,
Hi y'all. I'm Irby.
and welcome back to I'm a Fan. Ow! The show where we
Ow.
talk shit or fan out about Drag Race. So today we're gonna
Okay.
talk about
Do whatever you need to do. Let me join you.
okay. So today we are talking about Drag Race UK episode dos. So,
Yes.
Irby, just to
Yeah.
give us a little bit of your initial thoughts, what do you think about this episode?
Okay, so all in all, I thought it was a good episode. I like the challenges, and I think that a lot of people did disappoint me though. With the looks, it was a little rough for a lot of people in this episode.
Yeah, personally, I didn't really care for most of the looks this runway, but we will talk about our standouts, both good or bad. So,
Yeah, got him here. Mhm.
and I got them right here.
I got him right here. My little black book.
So before we get to the runway, before we get to the main challenge, they
Okay.
have a mini challenge where they have to exercise their right to vote.
Right, which is
And
very
vote.
important.
Yes,
Voting is
exactly.
important.
Incredibly important. So they have to exercise their right to vote and vote for the, oh shit, what are they? Lord of Lording It Up,
Yes.
Secretary of Shade, Trade Minister, and Baroness Basic. So
Mm-hmm.
all of these are pretty self-explanatory, but Lord of Lording It Up, for any dumb Americans out there, is just cockiest queen. Everybody goes behind their pole. We introduce a not new to, I think he was in season one, but there's a new Brit crew member who comes in.
Yeah. Chocolate and built. Very stoic face. He was serious.
No, he was like,
Cracked
I'm
a
here to
little
do my
smile.
job. I'm here to do my job. Okay, so everyone goes in to vote. And we get a little inside tea from Ahura that she is voting Case as trade minister
Mm-hmm.
because she looks the best and she done already had it.
You know what I mean? Like there's some tea that got spilt, but it wasn't too hot. I wanted more hot tea, but they wouldn't give it to us. There was a little moment after that, but like
True, true. Oh my goodness, can we talk about that moment when Ahura's like, so not to be, not to make things awkward, but I voted for you because you're hot. And then Taste was like, okay, can we not talk about the let's leave
what?
that in the past and we're gonna just do
Rumor.
this.
I'm like, what are they talking about? At first, I did not get it. I didn't get it, and then I had to watch it again. I was like, oh, wait.
Mhm,
They really-
mhm. Oh, and funny enough, they are now roommates. I mean, anybody
Mhm.
would happily take a horror's place. So, I'm just
Taste was even shocked. Like when because she ended up getting. Oh, should we reveal that yet? No, never. Too
no, we
early.
can. We can go into it. Okay, so everybody does their vote. The winners are for Lording It Up is Lawrence Cheney.
Mhm.
For Secretary of Shade, we have Ahura, obviously.
Yeah, it makes complete sense.
Trade, for Trade Minister, we have Tace, which obviously.
She didn't even see it.
And that's the
She didn't
thing,
even.
is like she's humble about it too, which makes her hot.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Right. Exactly.
Which is the problem.
Mhm.
And then Baroness Basic was Tia Coffee. So with all of those, do you have any strong feelings about, anyone's vote? Do you think that they were all pretty accurate? How are you feeling?
Yeah, I think they were all pretty accurate. Aurora's definitely shady and like proud of it. I felt bad that Tia got voted, basic, but we've been talking about it here. And I know I haven't been feeling all of her outfits. I understand why they chose her.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, okay, so I get it, but like the Alan Turing look was pretty great.
Yeah, that was
But other
so
than
cute.
that, yeah, everything has been just a wee bit basic. But I will say, like, I personally feel like Veronica Green should have gotten Baroness Basic, IMO. But that's just my personal opinion. I love Veronica. I think she's amazing. But compared to everybody else, I would have thought, because she has a very basic paint. All of her
Yeah,
looks, I would kind of put in the same category as kind of like,
absolutely.
a Tia Coffee. So
Hmm.
like, I would have probably picked Veronica.
No, it was out of the two of them for me. It was. I think she got chosen because that wig, that first day, that wig was no good. Like the real puffy wig,
I liked it. I
it
liked
wasn't
it,
that
but it
great.
was dry. You could tell
It
it was
was
dry.
it was dry.
Right.
It was. Yeah,
But what you
definitely.
want? Your wig to be wet? Like,
No, but like, give it some love. Like, show it some love. Take care of it. Moisturize.
no,
Like,
true.
make it look good. You know what I'm saying?
True. You do have to make it
Look
look.
at you. Exactly. Like, you gave that wig some love, honey. Move
Oh,
this a
I
bit
didn't do
closer.
this. This wig, for anyone who is interested, if you want to look at it a little more,
Yes.
ignore the sides. We're not going down today. But this wig is by Showgirl Vanity. I'll put the at somewhere on the screen. But yeah,
Yeah.
she's kind of everything. So anyone who maybe wanted to cop this wig as well, or mop, is it mop for the New Yorker?
Mop. Yeah, I
Anyone
think
who
so.
wanted to mop this wig, um,
Look at you trying to make it. You were there for like 2 years.
so anyone who would like this wig and wants to purchase something very similar can go to Showgirl Vanity. She has an Etsy shop. Support a Latina business, bitch.
Yes.
So anyway, I felt like
Um,
everything else made sense, but for Baroness Basic, for me,
right.
it
Yeah, I
would have been
understand that.
Veronica.
It fit. And yeah, Tate's definitely the tradiest of them all. So
Oh, 100%. That came out a little more aggressive than I wanted it to.
I did.
100%. Yeah, yeah. They then get informed that they will be doing a maxi challenge, and their maxi
Yep.
challenge will be Rats the Rusical. Obviously, a parody of Cats. Um,
No, really?
they all go into rehearsal. Everybody is fine for the most part,
Uh,
except for Veronica, who is obviously like, I do this. This is literally what I do.
but I'm not gonna lie to you. Listen. I
Listen,
was
Linda.
doubting it.
Listen.
Because they were like we got also mentioned that Tia Coffee was also chosen as the person to
Assign the role.
delegate and assign all the roles. When Veronica was talking about how she can sing, she can do this, that, act, and like listing her credentials, basically her
Yeah.
resume. And then they asked her, well, sing a little something for us, and she did. She did a little something, and I was like, girl.
I don't think okay, so like the operatic, ness of what
Yeah.
she did was it's not something that when people are like, oh, you can sing something, you don't just go, like that's
Right.
not like what?
No, give me some riff, give me something, or sing. If you're gonna do opera, give me some
Right.
range, a little
Right. Get
something.
a little bit of range. Give me a Mary Had a Little Lamb. You know what I mean? Like, give
Right.
me something so I can be like, okay.
I was really doubting it. And she actually, and wasn't it also Cherry? It was her and Cherry Valentine debating over the Vita role, right? Well, not debating, but like, they
But
both
yeah,
wanted the part.
yeah, essentially, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Veronica took it. And Cherry was
Mhm.
like, I guess I probably should have begged, but I'm not a beggar. So
Right.
and I was like,
Yeah.
I feel that. Honestly,
Mhm.
if I were in that situation, I feel like I'd just be like, just give me whatever part you want to. Like, I'm
Mhm.
gonna tell you, I have musical theater experience. I can probably rock a lot of this. Give me
Mhm.
whatever you want.
Right. Because you got it like that. You can make any
No,
part.
because I mean, honestly, like, yes, Veronica's part is fairly ideal because it's very like, I'm gonna come in, do my little
Mhm.
cute thing, give
Yeah.
you a
And
show, and then I'm gonna, not really do anything else. But
right.
guys, but everybody's
Got a rat stuck.
the rat
Rat got your
poisoning.
tongue.
They got me. They got me, gal. What was I
Okay.
even saying?
I don't remember.
Um,
Okay, you're talking
oh,
about the
but no,
part. Yeah.
everybody's part was relatively small. Everybody's part was like, I'm gonna
Yeah.
come in, do my little thing, and then
Hmm.
fade back into the background. So I mean, any of those parts, I well, that's a lie. Because I probably wouldn't have wanted like a trio part because that just feels
Yeah,
very like
make you
I'm
stand
not gonna be
out.
able to
You need to
stand out.
stand.
But like
Yeah,
if
it's
you
harder.
right, you need to be able to like stand out. So
Hmm.
yeah, I probably definitely would have wanted like something where I could have just done it myself.
But I guess for people who are nervous and being in the spotlight, people like Lawrence, it was good that she was in a group.
I definitely agree. Lawrence has the most trouble in rehearsal to the point where she eventually breaks down and begins to cry.
Mm.
Because apparently this is something that has kind of like been a struggle for her for a long
Mhm.
time. And she's
Mhm.
not used to like being bad at things, which I understand. If I'm bad at something, it really like, it really
Yeah, I
crushes my
get
soul.
that.
I'm like, I have to be better.
Absolutely. Yeah, so much pressure on yourself, especially, the whole world's watching.
Yeah.
Basically, that's how it feels. So I felt for her so much, and I could tell like it was going to get to that point where she would break down and cry. But I'm glad that she did it, get it off her chest right then and there, and and push through because she did end up pushing through.
Yeah. And in the performance, she leaned on her comedy and it was funny. It was really funny.
Yeah,
You know,
I
so it
liked it
worked.
too. I ultimately we're gonna get to that part, but yeah, I think it ended up working, but she struggled. Those choreographers are really cute too. Just want to
Well,
put that
what is it about
shoot my shot. I'm saying
British
I can't even.
people of color
I
that
don't know.
it
They
hits
just be hitting.
different? You know what I mean?
They do
It
be
hits
hitting.
different.
I like British accent in general, but like people of color and specifically black men, it's like, oh, wait, what'd you say?
Specifically
Say
taste.
that again.
Specifically when taste starts talking. I'm like, gotta
No,
go. I
her
gotta go.
accent is so it's like it's street, but like classic. You know what I mean? It's a
Yeah.
good combination.
And she
Not too
like
good.
talks kind of fast and I like can't understand her most of the time. And like that like resonates with me because I'm from Illinois. And so I like talk low and quickly. So a lot of times people can't understand me unless I'm like super enunciating. So I vibe with that. We're like essentially the same taste, you know? Okay.
Who else do you think was having a tough time, or was there anybody that you were like excited to see based off of what they were, presenting during rehearsals?
I thought Bimini did great. I thought they did really, really, really great this during the rehearsal and also on the main stage. But they're the only person where I was like, oh, this shit is going, you know, until we get
Mm-hmm.
to the main stage, you know? Who were
Okay.
some standouts for you in the performance?
Well, I definitely enjoyed Tia. So
So
much
funny.
fun and hilarious. I love the ear reveal. The reveal of the ear.
It was so good.
It was too perfect. Yeah, she was having fun with it.
Mm,
Crawling on the floor and just the way she was coming in, the entrance and all that. I thought was just so perfect, and she enjoyed herself.
yeah,
She definitely stood out. She probably was my favorite.
she 100% would have won that challenge
Yeah.
if the runway look was stronger.
Yeah, for sure. Lawrence, like we said, Lawrence was, struggling, and you could see that
Mhm.
Lawrence was overthinking it, but I still liked
I liked it
Lawrence
too.
in it.
I liked
I
it
just
too.
love Lawrence, and if she was able to, just get out of her own head and just be more of herself, honestly, just bring out her own personality,
Yeah.
it would have worked and use that clumsiness to your advantage, and just stumble around and but still, keeping up with the choreography, just trying to balance it. I think would have been perfect. But she was still entertaining me. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely. Speaking of that group, I will note that like Cherry definitely struggled on the main stage, which is not something that I was expecting to happen.
Yeah, I don't know if she
Yeah.
was overthinking or if she was playing it safe. If it was because she was in a group, she felt as if she had to, hide a little bit more to let everybody shine. I don't know, but
Maybe, but it definitely didn't do her any favors. Yeah, I was majorly like not
yeah,
happy
me
about
too.
what happened with Cherry this episode. Because
Absolutely.
like honestly, like from the promo and like from everything leading up to like the performance, I was
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, this bitch is gonna take it. She's
Mm.
going all the way. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Veronica Green she was the part. Like she had a
She
blast,
was the
and
performer.
she actually brought it. It was funny. It was clever. The things that she was doing in the outfit, perhaps the rat pasties, the
Oh
mice.
yes, yes, when she revealed and it was like, yeah, yeah, yeah.
All that talk, she actually walked the walk with it. So
Oh, she definitely did. She definitely,
awesome.
definitely did. I thought Estina did really well.
She was all right. Like she was all right. The part didn't really call for much, and even the moments where she did like have a line to say, and she was had to play like that, that ingenue, and somebody who's new to all
Right.
this.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, there wasn't anything surprising. There wasn't any like big, like strong choices where I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
that's interesting. It
Yeah.
was, safe. I
It
I,
was
I will
safe.
say safe.
A
Yeah.
lot of the performances were pretty safe this week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Aside from like Veronica, Cherry on the unfortunate end, and also Taste
Yeah.
was super duper great. Uh,
Yeah.
so and neither was Ellie. Ellie Diamond wasn't that great either. She kind of lost steam near the middle of their section, and you could kind of
Yeah. I saw that. Yeah. I don't know if she got tired or just got distracted.
and I mean, bitch, I get it. Like
It was long, first of all. Like
it was. I felt like their section was like the longest one. Like Tia's was like long and grand, but like
yeah.
theirs felt like so high energy and also super long. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. It was a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a lot. But all in all, it was okay. Like
Yeah,
the whole musical was all right.
yeah. It was just fine. So going into the
Give it to me.
runway,
Give it to me.
it was all pretty bad. Okay, so the category was surprise, surprise, right?
Right.
So which is code for like everybody do a reveal.
Yes.
I wasn't in like I any of them. I was okay. All right.
All
I
right.
was not super impressed by anybody's reveal. I thought there were some cool or some
Mm-hmm.
campy ones, but nothing was really like, like, oh bitch, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
nothing was like, oh, I'm shocked by this, you know?
All in all, I agree. I think I was very much disappointed
Yeah.
with the reveals, and not just the reveal, like but like the outfits too, the dresses, whatever they were wearing. Like I was, yeah, I was, expecting a lot more from certain people.
Even if the surprise wasn't like, super grand or crazy, like the
Yeah.
looks just weren't super great. Granted, I will say like, when you find out that you are going to drag race, typically it is like 2-3 weeks that you have to get everything ready. So I get
Right.
it if like things are kind of rushed and you kind of have to like, piece things together. But like
Mm-hmm.
the only person who I enjoyed was Jenny. Jenny Lemon, I thought had a fun reveal, which I like. I enjoyed Jenny. It was very Jenny, and I was like, okay, I love this. I also will say that Taste looked gorgeous. Might be one of the best like mugs that I've seen on Drag Race
Mm-hmm.
in a
Okay.
long,
Yeah.
long time.
Yeah. No, the makeup and the even the hair I was feeling, but disappointed with the outfit because I was really expecting more from her. She's a fashion queen this
Yeah.
season. So like I was
To
like,
go
what
from like,
that's it.
all red to all red
All
to
red.
all
And
red and then spit up red blood. It was just kind of like,
yeah, and then I could
this
see because it has like see-through, it was a bodysuit. So I could see the black yeah, undergarment,
corset. Yeah.
corset, whatever it was. I could see it. I wish you had thought that out a little bit more. I did like the aspect of the blood, her spitting out the blood and all that, but like
Yeah.
it was a different color, maybe. The blood was a different color. It
I was
surprised me.
thinking that too. I was thinking had the blood been like maybe like a dark red or like a black or something like that, it would have been a
Like a
little more
black. I
fun.
was thinking
A
of black.
black would have been great, I think.
Yeah.
Because
Mm-hmm.
you come out and you're like, gorgeous, and you're like, ooh, look at me, a cute little red reveal. Ooh, more red. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Look at me. I'm Taste. I'm lovely. I'm beautiful.
Right.
And then you just like spit out black at the end
Right.
of it. That would have been like, oh, okay, cool, work.
That reminds me of Cena. Her outfit was also bland, but the body looked good. Okay, yes, body looked good. but
Mhm.
I do like the reveal of the mouth.
The mouth reveal was cool, but
That
like
was cool.
it
So
was also a little expected because she came out as a Mortal Kombat character. So you would
yeah.
think like, like the character that she was referencing has the
Mhm.
like the
Oh, it
crazy
does. I
teeth.
know nothing about that. So like when I first saw it, I was like, oh, cool, okay. But
Yeah, yeah. The
investigation, all right.
character that she was referencing has the crazy teeth. So I wasn't like too shocked or like,
Yeah.
bamboozled by that,
Um,
I do also want to shout out Bimini. I thought that they had a really cool idea. I just think it didn't like come together at all, which was really, really disappointing because I was
yeah.
excited to see it happen.
Them and Cherry, I like the concept for both of their looks,
But the
but
execution,
the execution was poor.
yeah.
Bimini, though, I think their personality is just amazing, and they still are able to bring it out onto the runway.
Yeah.
I don't think Cherry brought much personality
Not this week, no.
to this week, to the look, to the challenge. So the gender on the belly bump,
Was
the
it was too much. It was like, okay, we get it. We understood what you were doing. You didn't have to put gender on
yeah,
your,
I wish I did like the fact that she, because we know how we feel about gender reveals
Mhm.
in general. But I did like, when she popped the balloon, it was a rainbow,
Yeah,
baby.
yeah, yeah.
So like that's great.
It was like fuck gender, which is great.
Yeah.
I also will say, I liked Cherry's before outfit. It wasn't
Mm,
like, like, oh my God, this is everything, blah, blah,
right.
gay panic. But it was like, it was,
Right.
I liked it. It was a very cute look. But then yeah, the reveal was a little like, yeah. But that's how I feel
Mhm,
about everybody's reveal this week. It just wasn't like
mhm.
it wasn't my favorite runway, period. Veronica Green, though, I think I probably enjoyed her runway the most, just because it was so not like everybody else. Like
Yeah.
you could tell that there was a big reveal coming based on like how low the wig line was,
Right.
and, like the bigness and like how like huge the outfit was. But
Yeah.
then the way that she did it by flipping the wig off and then like tearing the clothes to reveal the C3PO type of
Hmm.
thing. Was really really cool. I enjoyed what she did this week.
Yeah. Now she performed it well. Like even the
Yes.
runway, like she did it. She brought the performance that she did in the challenge onto the runway. And she dropped the tray. I was like, girl, what's going on? Like, what the fuck was that? Like, what is that?
That's the reveal.
And the
Boop.
reveal started happening, the wig flying off, and I enjoyed that. It wasn't like great. Even the outfits wasn't great,
Yeah, but
but
I mean, no one's was. But
no
like
one's was.
out of everyone's, I will say that Veronica,
It stood up.
I feel like won both the runway and the challenge. So she was
Yeah.
an easy pick for the Rupita badge.
Yeah, she won.
So congrats, Veronica, making us musical theater people proud.
Yes,
We love
honestly,
to see it.
honestly. Yep. And don't knock those underdogs because she was definitely an underdog. But now that she's winning or she won that challenge, I think people are definitely have their eyes on her.
I'm excited because it definitely feels like the underdogs are like coming to play,
Yeah.
especially these first two episodes. Like everyone was like, oh, Estina looks great, but like, I don't know if she'll like, whatever, whatever. And she won in
Right.
her ASOS jacket.
Yeah.
And then Veronica came in and everyone was like, oh, well, I've never heard of her. I don't know, blah, 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 blah. And
Yeah.
then she won this challenge. So it
Mhm.
goes to show,
You never
never
know.
count anybody out.
Nope. 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 Nope.
So Veronica wins, and then we have our bottom two, which is Taste and also Cherry Valentine. Do you agree?
That's tough. Cherry definitely belonged there.
Unfortunately,
And
yeah.
yeah, and Taste, yeah, Taste performance also was kind of bland. So yeah, I guess so. There were probably some other people I probably would have, switched out, but like, she was definitely a bottom for
Yeah.
sure.
I feel like had Taste had her runway been spectacular,
Hmm.
she probably wouldn't have been in the bottom. But it's the it's,
Absolutely.
it's the combination of like the performance not going great and the runway being a
Yeah.
little bland
Hmm.
that caused her to be in the bottom. The two of them then lip sync to Memories from Cats the Musical. Um, how'd you feel about the lip sync?
Dry.
Cool.
I was bored. I was bored. I was. I mean, I miss memories, so like you can't do too much. But at the same time,
It's memories, so
it's
you can
memories.
do
You can do
quite
a
a
lot.
bit.
Out of the two of them, Taste I think was giving more. So I guess she kept bringing me back in every once in a while.
I also feel like it might have been the editing a little bit, because
Maybe.
like I don't know, I don't know what it could have been, because everyone behind them was all emotional and crying, like y'all really did that, and I was like, but did they though? I didn't see anything where I was like, I mean,
I don't.
Taste at moments, you were definitely right. Taste at moments like gave me something to keep me hooked, where I was like, if this was like, if she was doing this on like film, it probably would have been everything. But it's the
Probably.
fact that like it's on like this reality TV show type of like, thing, and they're not really
Yeah.
giving you like, the proper angles that you need, but like,
Yeah.
all of that. They're just giving
Hmm.
you like, here's your wide shot, here's your close up. That's all you got,
Hmm.
bitch. Like.
Right.
So I feel like maybe it was just better in person, but like I didn't really, yeah,
Yeah.
you know,
Yes, I do. I definitely do know.
yeah.
I was thinking the same thing, like, why are they crying? And then Ruth says something like, oh, thank you for.
For that, like, yeah, she complimented the performance, and I was like, what did we not see?
Yeah. Maybe it was the editing. Maybe it was the timing of
Maybe,
everything.
I don't know.
Shots. But like, I still feel like if I was there in person, I'd be like, okay. Especially if I'm in the back. Like the girls in the back, I'm like, you just see them standing there. You just see their back.
Was it just the fact that like somebody was going home, where y'all were
Maybe.
like, oh, this is sad, or was it like for real that like,
I don't know.
because
Girl,
I don't know. I don't
I,
know. But
I
like to
was.
me, when I think of memories, I think, I
Yeah.
do think of a barking belt, but I think of like, something a little more grand, fall to
Yeah.
the floor if you got to, bitch. But like it just, yeah, I didn't feel the fight between either.
There was moments for humor in it too. And I feel
Yeah.
like and we all know memories, so like and how dramatic it can be. So, use that, expectation. And I think they were just, yeah, they're playing it too safe.
A little bit. Yeah.
And they were
But
nervous.
either way, so Tace wins the lip sync,
Yes.
and then Cherry Valentine sachets away. Um, this literally broke my heart, because I really thought that Cherry was gonna like go all the way, like to top three. So
Yeah.
I genuinely don't know what to think when it comes to UK anymore, because I thought Joe Black was gonna do very well. Joe Black first
Mhm.
out. I thought Cherry was gonna do really well. Cherry Valentine second out. So I'm like, well, damn, I don't even want to root for anybody, because I feel like the person I'm gonna root for is just gonna be like gone, gone, gone.
You don't know what's gonna happen next.
Yeah.
You don't know who's gonna go home because I thought Joe Black was gonna, I don't know, go to like top five perhaps or something. Like it was
Literally, like I really thought she was gonna go far.
any tiny little thing can, kick you
Yeah.
out.
Oh, well, that's the episode, I guess. I Yeah, I don't feel good about I didn't feel good about anything that happened this episode.
Yep. That's
Congrats to
exactly how I
Veronica, but this
felt.
episode I was like, I don't know.
That's exactly how I felt when it was over. Well, okay.
All right. Well, y'all definitely let us know your thoughts and opinions
Please.
if you want to in the comments down below, because I would love to hear what you guys thought. But yeah, just between us, like it just wasn't it. This episode wasn't it. So next week they are doing a design challenge called "Who Wore It Best." So we'll see. I love the design challenges as well. It's
Hmm.
such a drag race staple. So we will
Yeah,
see, what happens from that, and hopefully it's a little better than this
it
episode.
gotta be. It has to be. Like I know this. The show was recorded already, but I'm sending this message out to them. Y'all need to do better.
And what's really bothering me is like every week it feels like we are losing someone who would have excelled in the next challenge. Because like Joe Black is a cabaret singer, so like she would have
Yeah.
excelled in the Rusical. And
Yeah.
then Cherry Valentine makes all of her own stuff.
Mm.
So for a design challenge, she probably would have killed it. But we are being robbed of that once again. I have feelings. So, Irby, all in
Yeah.
all,
Ooh, I'm scared to answer this
were
question.
you a fan of this episode?
I'm scared to answer this question. No,
I
I
mean, babe,
wasn't.
I wasn't either. I mean, I think that's pretty clear based on everything that we've said so far.
Right.
But yeah, no, definitely not my favorite episode. All right, well, I guess that concludes another I'm a Fan episode. Thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you,
Please leave
so.
your thoughts in the comments below. Again, I definitely want to know what you guys are thinking about this episode. But until next time, we will see y'all later.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.